Menu 23.
New menu 23. Specify it's new. Pepperoni pizza.
2019. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm just gonna put this here for now.
Alright, so we got our main course. They changed up a little bit of the packaging so it's all in one single doohickey. I have no idea why they did that. It doesn't make sense.
Because
there's
the Middle East
hair
needs more loose
slots.
plastic.
I mean, you're not wrong. They have even less recycling facilities than we do.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? We've got...
That's your main menu right there.
Cherry blueberry cobbler.
Oh, it's not. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Cherry blueberry cobbler. Sure. Alright, up next we've got pepperoni pizza with cheese and sauce.
It's important.
We'll come back to this.
That's the accessory pack.
I know, that's why we'll come back to it. This is oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie, trans fat free. Cheese spread with jalapeno. Oh no. Italian breadsticks, trans fat free. Italian. Let's see. Chocolate protein drink powder. Alright. Military grade spoon. Oh yes, the FRA, or FRH. FRH. Talking is hard. And the hot beverage bag. Alright. Alright, let's see if I'm smart enough to figure this out on my own without the man, the legend, the Dr. Derper. Also, if you're in the Discord, everybody thank @Dr. Derper for sponsoring this. Alright, let's start with... Does it still say rock or something? It still says rock or something. Awesome.
Hey, that's military language there. It's official rock or something. It wouldn't be the first classified official rock in service ever. There were some really interesting images I saw once of anti-tank rocks.
I would love to see that. And that's also... You know...
The tank won, the rock didn't. I'm going to heat up some water just so we don't have to stick the wet bag in the FRH because that's too much effort. So I'm just going to use a thing for that.
Well, anyway.
Alright, if that gets too loud, tell me. I just want to get it, hot.
Started? Yeah. Alright, so I've got the thing in there. I need heater underneath MRE. Okay, so I saw underneath MRE. I love the fact that they need to trademark MRE. But I thought it said underneath mine.
I mean, you could put it underneath the mine if you're really trying to protect your food.
Or really trying to get it heated up. Using the power of explosives.
I'm not sure how great an idea that is, but...
Heater.
Did you put the cobbler in there?
No, I put the pizza.
Oh,
cobbler's
okay.
in this squishy boy.
I think you're more supposed to heat the cobbler, but don't quote me on that.
Should I not heat the pizza?
You can eat the pizza if you want. It
Eat
really
pizza?
doesn't. It
Little
doesn't
Caesars?
fucking matter what you heat in there. It's just whatever. Oh, I have to get you a rock or something.
So I will throw the cobbler in there
This
too.
is a rock.
That rock looks suspiciously like a candle.
You want me to light it too?
I feel like I'm not supposed to do that.
Light the candle or the rock?
The item that's near the FRH.
You're not wrong, but
It's almost like I have some experience with this.
you're not wrong.
This is my third one of these. Okay, so I've got the cobbler and the pizza both in there.
I feel like you should put them on the other side of the heating element.
I have one on each. Oh, do I? I thought I had one on each side. My mistake.
It's okay. You learn as you go. But there's space in the bag for it. I just figure warm cobbler is better than cold cobbler, personally.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you sound correct. Motherfucker, cooperate. There we go.
The one exception to that is some of the baked goods aren't as good if they're heated up. Like the, we have some like the muffins and stuff that you can probably fit in there. But,
I'm reminded of the pork maple sausage.
Jesus Christ.
I know it's not in the spirit of the MRE, but I actually do need a drink.
That's what the fucking water's for.
I know there's a drink mix in here, but I need the drink now.
Oh, I actually should get you separate cups of that too.
Also, apparently this is a hot beverage.
Yeah, so that's why I heated up the water. That's is that the cappuccino or the other thing?
Chocolate protein drink.
Yeah, I just skipped the hot beverage bag because I'm a lazy piece of shit. If someone wants to rag on me in the comments, that's their prerogative.
Honestly, I would think, and you can tell me I'm wrong, traditionally, isn't a chocolate protein drink something you drink as cold as possible rather than as hot as possible? I mean, obviously the United States military thinks that I should drink it hot, so I'm gonna drink it hot in the spirit of suffering. I just assume.
Is it? It might actually supposed to be just water, in which case I just heated up that.
Then why does this come with it?
They include those sometimes because I think they're given for almost everyone. Do you want this amount of water for your drink or the other one? Because the other one's just a reserve water for that.
Okay. Well, this is my only drink.
No, there's probably one in the accessory packet. You should go and do the accessory packet.
Let's do the accessory packet real quick. You're right. I'm sorry.
You can do the drinks while that's heating up, so.
Okay, so let's see. We've got.
That's your TP?
Yep, this is your toilet paper. We'll hold on to that for later.
So
I'm going to need it.
Why haven't you done a test of that yet?
Because this is YouTube, not Pornhub.
I mean, you could just show your legs.
Actually, no. Did you know Pornhub bans poop-related content and deletes it?
But how are you going to get your glass bottom boat action?
Shut the fuck up. Alright, so besides the stuff we're not going to use, we also have salt.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to open this in the background and drink it.
Nice, let me know how it is. That's our side review. In addition to me reviewing an MRE, he's reviewing a, this.
That's in camera, right?
Yeah, you're good. We used to use my laptop, now I'm just at, fuck it, I'm using my camera on my phone. I think the camera on my phone is actually higher quality because I got a new phone. Anyway, we got our iodized salt, we got our gum, we got our moist towelette. I genuinely thought this was a laxative at first. It's latex free.
I mean, if you eat it, I don't know what's happening, so maybe I could use it as one.
Our sugar, doesn't the sugar contain salt, or is it the salt contains sugar?
I believe it's the salt contains sugar. It's fake sugar too. So.
Oh, this is what the hot beverage is for. My dried coffee.
Oh, I'll get you a mug for that.
And our creamer.
I assumed that was. I saw the packet. I assumed it was the cappuccino, which they sometimes give you as the large beverage thing, but they don't always do that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. This is the chocolate drink powder. These are all one take, as I'm sure everybody watching this would assume, but I feel like it's worth just mentioning. If it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. We'll do the coffee at the end.
I will point out to anyone that can see it, this does have dextrose in it. So dextrose and maltodextrin are what are in fake sugar. It's one of the fake sugars.
I'm all about having nice sweetened salt. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna start with go ahead and heat these boys up. Oh, you were out of the room when I was making my joke about the Italian breadsticks. Yeah, real Italian there, guys. I'm sure Tony Soprano is completely satisfied with this.
Dude, those things fucking blow. I hate them.
Well, I'm gonna have to try them. Anyway, let's get the water.
Hate's a strong word, so I'm assuming you want more water rather than less.
I'm trying to remember where the fill line is.
It should be on the other side. Did you open this wrong again? Hold on. It's right there. Do not overfill. That's the fill line.
Oh, wow, way down there.
I was going to say, if you opened it wrong again, that'd be number 2? Or would it be number 3? I think it's number 2, because the other one I opened it for you because of the first time.
Alright, so I already overfilled it, but that's besides the issue.
Honestly, it probably doesn't matter, so we're going to...
So now
Here's your rock right there, so let's not spill drinks.
Fold that over.
Yep.
Oh wow, I can already feel it heating up, but I'm still supposed to shake it up, aren't I?
Yeah. In fact, I'd invert it a little bit, just not for very long. Yeah, because it gets out the top, okay.
Okay.
If that is not grippy enough, we can...
Here, do you have a second rock?
No, what we're going to do is we're going to increase grip by doing that. Just a little bit. That should hold. Just don't touch it.
Alright, now in the meantime, let's do the Italian breadsticks.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Did you get any sauce? Yeah, you got some cheese dip there, so you want or cheese spread.
I got my cheese spread with jalapeno. I'm very worried about that because, as your reminder, I'm a little bitch about spice.
It's not that strong. I'm going to be honest.
Man,
I've had it
the
before.
nice, delicious smell of hydrogen.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not just hydrogen. There's some other smells.
I know, please.
Alright, well, if you don't want to finish the jalapeno spread, I'm sure I can suffice.
Oops, all moisture packets.
You don't want to eat it? That's part of the review too. If you don't like him not eating that, comment it below.
I'm gonna try one of these without the spread first, just so I can know.
Yeah.
Tastes like Nutrisystem, but better.
Mildly.
This is better than the pizza crust in a Nutrisystem pizza, which, as a
Want some
reminder,
of this?
is basically a Lunchable situation.
You want a swig of this?
No, I don't drink.
Fine.
Alright. Cheese spread with jalapeno. Alright, let's try and get it all down to once.
So you want to go for a corner?
I know, but I'm trying to just get it away from the corner first.
Actually, I would just need that generally first, because what tends to happen is the oil will separate.
Oh, well then let's do a nice... I do need some cheese. No,
I also do the, you know.
oh, that comes later.
Not that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Fuck you. Not
That
literally.
also
I don't
comes
wanna...
later.
No, we're not doing that. I'm not into that. You can go and talk to him over there. He might be okay with that.
Who's over there?
Dave?
Dave, right. I met him, didn't I?
Yeah. He was there last year, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
this-
smell like anything.
This Airheads thing does taste like Airheads. Very distinctly.
Is that a good thing? Wait.
If you like that sort of thing, I mean, Jesus, 140 calories per? That's more than,
I'm gonna just put a little dab of that on there, because I'm a bitch, and I'm gonna just sandwich it in there.
I feel like it's a wasted cheap. Just use one or the other.
I'm a bitch about the spice,
Oh my god, fine.
which definitely comes through. Quite a bit.
Oh, it's not that strong.
This is actually right on the line of what I can handle. I can handle it, but I wouldn't be able to handle much more than it.
If you don't want to finish the packet, that's fine.
No, I totally will.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
quite hungry,
you're
dude.
gonna have to, my point is that you're going to have to sauce that son of a bitch if you want to actually still have bread by the time you're done. I mean, you could put some on the pizza, but that's, I wouldn't recommend that. That's just illegal. I have tried this one, by the way. Not the full MRE, but just the pizza part, and I approve. So I think you'll like this. So far you've had the beef brisket and the maple patty, right?
They were both fantastic, actually.
You have to figure out which one's next for you.
Yeah, but usually we do one a semester anyway, unless you want to start doing them more often.
I don't care. I can check money at this.
Okay.
How do you feel about fajitas? I think chicken fajita is still a menu.
I'll take a look at the list later. Anyway, I kind of want to get the drink going because
Oh yeah, sure.
I can feel the sweat from
one's-
that jalapeno.
That's
Yes, I'm aware of what that says
you
about
have
me.
water for that.
You think that's an appropriate amount of water? I'm trusting you on this.
No, I'd fill there is a fill line on there, but you
Oh,
have-
it gets poured into here.
yeah, that's where they don't put a gusset on it. There's a lot of anger about that because the fucking Canadians do it. In fact, almost everyone else does it. I was who's it? Steve put up a review of a civilian MRE from Turkey, and everything is gusseted.
I don't know what a gusset is.
So it's like where the bottom of the container like splays out, so you can just sit it flat and
Oh.
it'll stand.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the Turks for this civilian ration were really big on it, and Steve really likes those. You're gonna have to do that by feel because it's not translucent, really.
Buddy, I know I'm pretty fucktarded, but I am able to tell that it's not translucent.
You overfill, that's your problem. I just gave you water. Generally, less is more in this case.
I get it, and that is slightly overfilled, but within acceptable
So-
margins.
What you're gonna want to do there is,
Is close it up.
and then shake the fuck out of it without opening it. If you do that, you're cleaning it up, not me.
Let's just do that too, as a bonus.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna just do this too, as a bonus.
All right. This is your workout for the day.
No, this is my workout for the day. Actually, this is the same thing.
It is. Well, the grip might be a bit different, but you know that's semantics at that point. My one friend is in the same class for all of their classes, and I'm just like, might as well just bring a coffee maker. You can either drink it in there, or I can pour this out. You can pour it in here.
Let's do it in there, just for the sake of not making a mess of your home. Right?
I wouldn't call this my home. It's just where I live.
Boy.
Am I wrong? Yeah, we've to talk later about that sort of stuff. That's
Yeah.
very thick. I might actually request a taste of it just because I don't know if I've had this one.
Well, go for it, buddy. Does somebody get the first taste? And some...
Oh yeah, here, I'll take it back.
Well, there's still material in there.
Oh.
It's gonna be even thicker. Hold that. I'm gonna use this to scoop it out.
Alright, I mean, the other thing I would have thought to do is add a little more water and then beat it a little harder.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit though. You gotta be real light and then beat the shit out of it. I'm sure you know how to do that.
Boom. No. That
Well, I mean, if you consider it that it's like your meat, then I mean... Just use your other hand to like, yeah, like, break it up a
knead
little
it
bit.
up a little.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a pour.
Huh?
I'm gonna give it a pour. If it stays in there at this point, then...
Yeah, scoop it out. Plus, you gotta make the MRE spoon the star of the show.
I did say it's a military-approved spoon.
Yeah, it is. Some good thick plastic right there.
It actually tastes pretty good. Yeah. It tastes like hot chocolate mix mixed with water.
I got a little powder in there.
You get the powder nugget.
I think you could have mixed it a little better, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And put that over there. So I do have limited space. I think it's time to open this guy up.
Yeah, do you want me to pour your coffee?
No thanks. So I'm gonna have that at the end.
Okay. Finish it up that way.
Yeah.
They also give you an oatmeal cake. Nice. Okay. There's some stuff in the background.
Listen, I know there's a tear line right here, but it's not cooperating great.
You want me to?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't want to pour hot water and hydrogen all over your home.
Well,
I don't want to pour byproducts not meant for human consumption on your floor.
I'm gonna give you that. It is being a bit of a bastard today, but we got
So
it.
it's not just me being retarded.
Yeah. Tear line doesn't want to work proper like so. Yeah, to get that out of the bag, I'll take the bag after that.
Alright, that's the cobbler. And it feels warm and hot and warm. Mostly warm. And that's our pizza. I wonder which side's the top.
Of the pizza?
Yeah.
You should be able to feel it, but honestly, it shouldn't matter because it's a side tear. Just don't fuck up the tear.
No, I meant just like which side's gonna have the pepperoni. Oh, I got it correct. I mean, it was a 50-50 shot.
Some good odds right there. Beats most of my time in AC. I actually have to go and do that, but whatever.
Yeah,
That's
well, oh boy. Oops, all moisture packets.
get that smell there.
In my head, I was imagining not a different color, but a different cheese to sauce ratio.
Just smell it real quick.
That smells like pure sauce.
But it smells good. It's not shit sauce.
Smells alright. Let's see what
Beats
happens.
Midwestern pizza. No offense.
I've heard. Could have definitely dealt with more even heat.
Well, I wouldn't have even heated it myself, but... What do you think of the pepperoni? Okay.
It actually tastes pretty damn good. I can't taste the pepperoni, like, individually, but I can, you know what? I'll just... That sure was a a flavorless meat cube.
I thought it was pretty good in the one I had, but...
I mean, I have no complaints about this, though.
Now you have to imagine yourself for a second that you're thousands and thousands of miles away home. You haven't had a good pizza in probably 4 months, and
My no complaints would turn into 1,000 compliments.
there you go. And you have to go and shit in a porta potty outside of a basement.
And use
in case
my
it gets blown up.
MRE TP.
Well, the porta potty beats the alternative, which is someone's field. To help some poor sharecropper.
That's pretty good. I'm a fan. Not as good as the brisket.
Okay.
But really, what is? The answer is the brisket. Wow. Incinerator hot? Literally colder than before I took it out of the package.
That weird doohickey the South Koreans use, it actually has a pull tab or something. That seems to steam the entire bag, which is kind of crazy, but it literally has a string attached to it that you rip. I really want to get my hands on one of those because it looked really cool.
Listen, we exist in a world... That's the end of the sentence. No, I'm just kidding. We exist in a world that has power line Ethernet. Anything is possible.
Yeah. I remember I learned about power line when I was a kid.
Video size limit almost reached. Capture will stop soon. Okay, well, I'm going to intentionally stop it again. That way I can just merge them together and in DaVinci Resolve later.
There's going to be a small gap. You're going to have someone complaining in the comments.
DaVinci Resolve, by the way, fun fact, my computer Moses can't even keep up with it. It also means the publication date on this is going to get pushed back to tomorrow night.
Anyways, carry on with the cobbler.
I'm going to just spoon it up.
I'm going to be honest, you might want to get a larger opening there. Oh, okay.
That's exactly the color I would hope a blueberry cobbler would be. Damn. Or actually, hey, that's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my child?
I want to say I've had a taste of this before, and what I found was the chunks were kind of sweet. I'll be good for now.
It is definitely on the sweeter side.
I'm going to be honest, that's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the middle of the desert. You haven't even seen a blueberry in 2 years.
Well, 2 years is a bit extreme.
You could use some sugar intake.
Now, to be fair, this is specifically a field ration, so if you're in a base or something, they do sometimes get out some nice fresh stuff. You know, more than just this. Now, if you're unfortunate and you're at a really bad base, you might actually rather have the MRE than whatever the base food is. But it does come fresher if you're not marching everywhere.
I'm going to just...
I mean, if you want a fun anecdote, I've got one from World War II.
You know, I have several questions.
Well, I wasn't there, obviously. But, so... The problem is that back then you had, all your canned rations and stuff, and everyone would get real bored on the march with it. So what they developed was this idea. It's like, what can we give to the troops that we can make fresh and hot, relatively cheap, and we can make it...
Spaghetti.
They did do that. Army noodles, spaghetti style, was a common thing. No, this was donuts, but it went further than that. They wanted soldiers to have like a nice little sort of
American
oasis.
moment.
Yeah. So in this case, they hired a bunch of women, had them make them donuts, and they had this at bases, and it would be these donut girls running around. It's probably the first woman that you might have talked to at some of these bases for a while, and they were making you donuts and coffee fresh, and you eat donuts from them. And then they decided, okay, well, after D-Day, we're going to need it on the move as we're advancing, so they made them mobile. And they brought them along in like some. I think they had them in the back of half tracks. Don't quote me on that though. But donut.
So they had their
babes.
MDWUs, or MD triple U's,
Something
mobile
like,
donut woman units.
Yes, something like that.
Let me tell you something. Chocolate after cheese bread with jalapenos is such a flavor catastrophe.
Do you not want the rest of this?
No, I meant I just took a sip of the chocolate drink after eating a bunch of that. And I'm going to die. I need some more blueberries.
Then you have to get your oatmeal.
Oh, I know I got my oatmeal cookie.
Very good. I like the oatmeal cookie, honestly. It's got good aroma. It's not your grandmother's, but it doesn't have trans fat, so, I mean, at least my grandmother did make oatmeal cookies. Very occasionally, though. Her specialty was...
Trans fat? No.
No, it was baklava, actually, which is pretty full of fat as it is, so... Trans fat notwithstanding.
Mmm.
I'm gonna heat up.
I'll fall to show it.
And you want to save a bit of that. Finish the cobbler though. Get this water a little hotter.
Why am I going to want to save that?
For the coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you take yours with creamer?
Yep. Thank you for making it. And thank you for sponsoring this.
Yes. We are sponsored by Tesco.
Are we now?
We're not sponsored by Tesco.
We're actually sponsored by Audible. No, I'm not nearly cool enough for Audible to even know who I am.
Alright, I'm not going to eat this.
Though I know I already said this earlier in the video, but here's my reminder. Everybody go ahead and ping at Dr. Darper to thank him.
Please don't.
You know what to do.
If anyone's curious, I'm just pre-opening packets just to make things a little smoother. Here's the coffee, by the way. Give that a nice sniff.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
This is Coffee Instant Type 2 Spray Dried.
Is there a difference between the coffee types?
There are. Primarily it has to do with the way it's drained and the source of it. There's a whole thing about how the coffee is dried for improving its flavor, as well as creamer, which doesn't have a type, it's just creamer. I bet they've changed the actual composition of it, they just didn't feel like giving it a type designation. But the whole type designation for the coffee, that's pretty old, so if you want, you can in frame there.
Oh.
So the coffee and the creamer both in there, so we're just gonna pour that.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That seems like more or less enough, right?
Probably. For a stronger coffee anyway.
Yeah. If we need more, there's always more coffee.
And more sugar, which I probably will need.
I think it's really interesting that they decided to put chocolate in the oatmeal cookie. It's not exactly what one would consider conventional.
Yeah.
Keep your matching.
Alright, here we go. Let's see how bad this is. Or good. It could be good. Who knows?
Probably going to be about coffee.
I would describe it as approximately coffee. Though it tastes more like hot water while somebody in the other room is screaming coffee.
I mean, you know, I may
Is
put a
that
little
hot?
extra
No.
in there, but you know. I mean, how strong do you... Don't put this... Oh, you're putting sugar in it. Okay, I thought you were picking up the salt.
I thought that you thought I was picking up the moisture packet.
I mean, if you want
That'd be a good way to get rid of all the water in there and make it stronger coffee
that's where
again.
you get more comments on the video. He eats the packet.
Fuck it.
I'm actually curious. How would... Does that have dextrose on the ingredients on there? I
It has
forget.
sugar on the ingredients.
It is sugar on the front.
I love when I buy a bag of carrots at the store and it says ingredients, carrots. And I'm like, alright. I mean, I was kind of hoping that's what it would say, but also I was expecting it to not say anything.
You know, maybe there's a little bit of beets in there. Who knows?
Mostly carrots, slightly turnips.
Exactly. Actually, for my next run of sauerkraut, I'm thinking of putting some other stuff in there. Maybe some onions or whatever.
Alright, well, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
what that leaves us with is the gum.
That's correct. I think you did everything.
I'm not going to sample the salt on stream. I've already done that once before. Or not on stream, but on video. I've
I
already
mean, you
done that
could
once
try
before.
the matches if you want.
Nah.
What? There's a candle right there you can use.
Okay, fine. We will sample.
This is a generic candle from...
This is a rock. No, this is a rock or something.
Yes, that's our official rock or something. It's a 3-wick candle that also
Oh.
happens to be rock.
I was like, what smells so good? Is it the match? Maybe it's the scented candle? You
Possibly.
This fucking idiot right here. Me.
Yeah, that was given to me as a gift for my birthday. I have no idea why. It just was.
I've never actually used a match.
You're doing it correctly. Maybe a little more pressure, but that's about it. Yeah, that's the point I was going to make there, is that the matches are fucking garbage, and they don't even give you cigarettes.
Alright, I'm going to try another match. Because I think I've bent that one to death.
Alright, you need more pressure.
It certainly smells like fire.
Alright, let me see it.
Like, it smells like smoke, doesn't it?
I'm going to be honest, I've only lit one of these from one of these MREs once, because they're garbage.
Oh, look at that. He got it instantly.
Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. They're so short, they're hard to use, so now
Okay,
it's
I'm going to just...
Okay, do you
That
want
didn't
to...
even work. Fuck it. I tried to, like, shake it toward the wick. Didn't
Alright,
work.
here's
No,
what
don't
you're-
even worry about it. It doesn't matter.
Alright, whatever. The point is they light, they're just garbage.
And now there's permanently a match in your candle.
I'll get that out later. Let's see if I can do it a second time. They're really hard to light, though.
I might edit this part out.
That's fine. It's fucking garbage anyways. You might as well run your closer now.
Well, no, we gotta do the gum.
Oh yeah, run the gum.
Run the gum. Now that's a right spam post.
It's not that bad.
I mean, anti-tank rocks is actually gonna be the post. Anyway, gum.
Sure.
It's white. It's minty.
It's not as good as the old stuff, apparently. At least what I hear is that it's nice and, well, the sweeter has a bit more punch because it's legit sugar.
I can feel it in my nose.
They must have improved it. Yeah, this tastes like it's a little bit better than the last one I had. It usually doesn't last very long.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'm sorry.
Don't abuse drugs.
Everybody thank Dr. Derper. And if you have any MREs that you want me to try that don't include a tomato.
And preferably don't cost more than like $40.
Yeah, but leave them in the comments.
Expensive.
Anyway, no tomatoes. Goodbye.